All right, hello and welcome back to another video. We're going to be doing some more Sorcerer Cup, and this is like round 2 or 3 of the PGBL tournament here. I believe this is the one I selected for my weighted tournament. I don't know. I selected something for my weighted. I started 2 remotes at relatively the same time with the same team, so regardless, gonna see what we can do here. Obama Snow is interesting. I haven't really looked at this team until now. The Metacham is certainly an alternative fighter. It is way worse against Haunter than Toxicroak, so that's good. Glad that there's an extra Psychic type there. Overall, I would say Bronzong is very strong against Obama Snow. It's a mirror match against Bronzong, so whatever. Skuntank, it resists all the poison jabs, so it does take damage to the crunch from crunch, but it can respond with bulldoze. Even enough Psyshocks and confusions will kill it, so I think in the 2 shield it's probably favorable, or it's pretty close. Azumarill, same thing. Bronzong can be pretty good in the 2 shield there. Frostlass, again, really good in the 2 shield there, so I'm actually really liking Bronzong. Probably as a safe swap, to be honest. I don't really think there's anything on the opposing team that can threaten a Bronzong safe swap, especially if we have a little bit of an energy lead. And then if we go ahead and take a look at our team, I don't really see a whole lot that threatens Azumarill except the Abomasnow. It's kind of the only thing. Maybe this Skuntank, especially if it has Sludge Bomb, but we don't really know the moveset that it has yet. We could run our own Skuntank, which is favorable against Crunch Sludge Bomb, and then if they have Crunch Flamethrower, then we know we can run Azumarill a little more safely. So we may want to run Skuntank just to try and determine the moveset of their Skuntank for round 1, assuming they bring Skuntank, and assuming we bring our Skuntank. Wigglytuff is pretty solid against everything but Bronzong. I have no idea how it favors against Abomasnow. But I think everything else, it kind of chunks it down. So, the Raticate seems a little weak in this one. Kind of weak, kind of strong. It honestly depends on where things are at. I'd like to maybe go... Oh, how does Haunter look? Is Haunter really that good here? Is it that good? It's kind of good. Yeah, I think I'm going to run Haunter. So how about a Haunter lead? Oh man, the problem with Bronzong that I was thinking as a safe swap is Bronzong likes to have shields to win its matchups, and Haunter really just likes to have shields. So it's possible that we go... if we bring Haunter, then we're going to struggle against Bronzong. Just the confusion damage is going to be a lot. So we probably want to bring Eradicate and then potentially a Wigglytuff. So I could see those 2 things being decent, and then even if we swap the Raticate in, we could probably try and threaten the Metacham with a Hyper Fang. It may have to shield, and then eventually we farm it down with Shadow Claw from Haunter, and then we have an absolute ton of energy, and none of their guys really can stop that energy very well. So it's possible that Haunter actually might see some play here. We haven't really pulled it out yet. I certainly would like to try it. What's the worst case scenario if we swap it in? If we swap it in, we probably get walled by a Bronzong. Other than that, though, they don't really have anything. Maybe a Skuntank. Skuntank's poison jabs are going to be double resisted by Haunter, though. So, and the Sludge Bomb is going to be single resisted. And Haunter just does a lot. Excuse me. Haunter just does a lot of damage, so it's actually quite possible Haunter could beat that matchup as well. We'll see. So how about... I'm kind of thinking Eradicate lead. It's weird, but I just don't see... I see a Skuntank lead as being likely, and I don't see a Metacham lead as being likely. If it is, then we can swap the Haunter in, forcing the Metacham out. So we can go Raticate, we can go Haunter, And then lastly, I'm kind of thinking either Skuntank or Bronzong to round that out. Just thinking here. I don't know. I'm going to think about it a little bit more and load up the game, and then I'll pause the recording and unpause when it's all set up. Alrighty. So here we are at the team selection. I'm kind of thinking... I was vibing on the Haunter Eradicate. It's actually a really strong duo. And then potentially... I kind of like swapping in a Skuntank, to be honest. If there is a Medicham and it does answer us, it is going to hurt. But it doesn't hurt as bad as Toxicroak. And so it's possible that we might actually get some crunches off on that Medicham and force it to shield. And then, yeah, I kind of like the Skuntank. So we swap the Skuntank in. The only problem here is if they lead Medicham. That's actually like just really terrible for us. But overall, I mean, we have like 4 picks that are strong against Medicham, so I don't know if he's going to bring it, to be honest. So this is going to be round 1. We're going to see. We're going to see what kind of stuff he brings. Yes. Okay, Azumarill, that's not great. So we're just going to swap the Skuntank in. We're probably going to get hit by a charge move before he swaps out. So I don't think I'm going to throw. I think I'm going to shield this. And then I'm going to keep Poison Jabbing. And we'll see what actually swaps in. There's not a whole lot that can swap into a Skuntank with energy here. That was a little poorly timed on our charge move there. This is going to be a crunch to not reveal that we are running Flamethrower. And then we got the shield anyways. Alright, this is going to be the second charge move that we shield. We're now at a 1-0 shield deficit, but we are chewing through this Azumarill really hard. I'm just going to go ahead and throw the crunch here. I don't know if Azumarill could have gotten to another charge move, but it is possible. Our switch timer is coming up soon, and if it is... Okay, we're good. Hopefully it's not a... Alright, it's a Frostlass. Nice. We're going to get these crunches out. It's very good for us. We're hoping that Frostlass burns as much energy as possible to kill us ASAP. Okay, I think we just CMP'd the Frostlass, which is really good. And I think we have a higher attack stat on Skuntank. Not exactly sure about that, though. Oh, man, that hurts. Okay, we actually took the Frostlass out. Before they were able to, this Abomasnow, I think, just dies to the crunch? Yeah? I mean, Razor Leaf Abomasnow takes absolutely forever to get to a charge move. So I think this Raticate is gonna seal the deal here. Nope, it is gonna take us a little bit longer. Scratch, though, putting in some work. I would love to get our Skuntank back in and finish off with Poison Jab, so that way we don't have to, we have to reveal the Haunter. Alright. We have to reveal the Haunter. So that was unfortunate. We sort of wanted to get away with winning that without revealing the Haunter. That way we can maybe consider keeping the same comp for next time. However, as we kind of thought, there was no Medicham. Our team actually really likes to incentivize Toxicroak and really likes to disincentivize Medicham. Just like that's just kind of how our opponents seem to be playing it. So that was good. A good round 1. We are kind of in the driver's seat here. Let's see what we can do with it. So let's take a look at the teams again. We had an Azumarill lead. Interesting. And then when we swapped that Skuntank in and we started building up the energy, I think by then he couldn't swap in the Abomasnow or the Frostlass, which was amazing. I think that his best answer to the Skuntank swap is the Medicham. I do think we're going to see a Medicham, which means Eradicate is a little weaker here. Skuntank is a little weaker here. I'm kind of liking the sound of Wigglytuff. If he brings a Medicham, then he's going to want to defend it against Azumarill, Wigglytuff, Bronzong, Haunter. What typically does that? It's Bronzong. I think Bronzong would be a good complement. So I can see... Man, I could still see Eradicate being decent in this, but I think we are going to full swap into our Bronzong Wigglytuff Azumarill lineup, and what that's going to do is... It's going to be a little scary against the Abomasnow. We may want to hedge our bets with a Haunter. So basically go Haunter, Bronzong, Wigglytuff. Their opposing Bronzong will be really tough for us to deal with. No, I kind of like Azumarill. So I'm going to go with an Azumarill lead. Then I'm going to go with a... Let's go with a Haunter on the safe swap. Maybe we'll try that. Haunter on the safe swap. And then lastly, we'll do a... Let's see, Azumarill, swap in Haunter, probably get a shield. I think Bronzong has enough gumption to take out most of these Pokemon without any issue. So we're going to go Azumarill, Haunter, Bronzong. And then, so essentially, if we need to sacrifice Haunter, we will. We're basically going to swap Haunter in. Hopefully he gets enough of an energy lead that he, so if we lose the lead, that is. Azumarill lead, okay, cool. We have a really high stat product, Azumarill. I just don't know if it wins the lead when we go Play Rough spam. He used Play Rough before, even though he could have baited with Ice Beam, so it leads me to believe that this is a Play Rough only. Play Rough Hydro Pump, Azumarill. Yep. Okay. And we're looking for a particular play from our opponent once these Azumarills get low. I'm kind of expecting a swap in on the Ice Grass guy. Abomasnow. Okay, that's weird that we won CMP because we have a very, very low attack stat because we have like a super, super bulky Azu. So I'm not really sure if we did win CMP. We didn't. Was our opponent just going for the Hydro Pump or what? I don't know. I guess it could be. Trying to farm up some extra energy. Honestly, this is fine. Yeah, we can just come in with Haunter here. Or we can farm up with the Bronzong. I think we're going to farm down with the Bronzong. Kill with some confusions. This is really good for us. Okay, cool. Alright, we got a good chunk of energy. Let's see what comes in. They're going to want, ideally, a Skuntank here. Frostlass is not going to cut it. They're thinking... Abomasnow, that is... Whew! Alright, I think I know what they have in the back. They have a Medicham. Because this looks terrible for them. Now that Razor Leaf does hurt. It really does. I think Haunter should be able to take out literally anything in the back at this point with this shield advantage. So that's really nice. We are going to shield anything from this Abomasnow if possible. Yeah, we're going to shield this. It's fine. Okay, we're just going to get this Psyshock off nice and casual. Just get rid of this Abomasnow. We don't want our Haunter to deal with the Razor Leaf damage. Haunter is better versus low fast move damage. There's the Medicham. Let's go ahead and get the Haunter in. And then we'll actually just toss a Shadow Punch, because I'm not actually sure how much damage Shadow Punch does to Medicham. I know it will not KO. I probably could have KO'd with the... Wow, that's so much though. Jeez. So I probably could have KO'd with the Sludge Bomb. I was actually just curious how much Shadow Punch did, and because I had the shield, I wasn't concerned that... I think ideally the correct play was Sludge Bomb, just to guarantee it, right? There is absolutely nothing the Medicham could do to stop us. We shield whatever charge move he has, we Sludge Bomb, we GG. However, I just wanted to know how much Shadow Punch did because I'm just honestly not sure. I thought it did like half, and it did a lot more than that. So Cool. All right, so we got it. Our Azumir paid off, and then our opponent did a really good play. So what our opponent did was they didn't CMP tie the Azu on the second one, right? So they deliberately sort of withheld the information if they were going to win CMP or not. I just figured they would win CMP because I have like a rank 1 Azu that I got from like a really good trade from a friend. So I was actually okay losing CMP there because when you lose CMP and you have either Bronzong or Haunter in the back, Bronzong is a pretty good generalist, so being able to farm up a little bit is very helpful. And then we also figured that they had a Metacham, and we didn't want to reveal that we had Haunter again. So I was okay throwing out Bronzong there. If it was going to be a Skuntank answering us, then we could threaten that with the Bulldoze and the energy lead, and then block all the crunches. Poison jabs do like no damage, and yeah. I'm honestly not sure what they're gonna run now in the lead. I'm just gonna run a Skuntank in the lead. We're gonna run a... They're not running a lot of Bronzong, are they? Very strange. I'm kind of liking Skuntank and then double fighter counter in the back. That should actually be pretty good. And then we could probably win versus most leads with our Skuntank if we just double shield the stupid thing. Okay, Abomasnow. So I figured he was going to go with a grass lead, which is why I wanted our poison type in the front. We're going to get a switch here at some point. This is just an Azu. He's probably going to shield here, because if he dies, he's like going to lose the game if this is a Sludge Bomb. And we never revealed that we had Flamethrower, so we're going to get... Ooh, interesting. I'm okay just poison jabbing it some more. Like, really, I totally am. We're just going to crunch it again, probably getting a shield, and then we're going to try and swap. We're going to let the Azu do one more bubble, one more fast move, and then we're going to toss the Bronzong. What the fuck? We're going to toss the Bronzong in. Apparently not. Apparently we're not going to do that. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is okay. We just keep poison jamming it down. It's fine. We got the shield. Here, let me move my head so you can see the 0 shields and 3 Pokemon left. Here's the Bronzong. Alright, we're going to do 1 poison jab and then a crunch. Very good. What do we have? We have the Wigglytuff. Okay, we're going to wait for him to be inside the Confusion animation before we throw another crunch. That way they can't swap to the original Abomasnow and tank the crunch there. Then here we're actually going to just come in with our own. We're going to get hit with a Bulldoze here. That's fine. That is fine. Yep. We're actually going to throw one more and then the Psyshock. Here it is. Alright. This should be enough to finish off the Bronzong and give us enough farm. We were farming against that Bronzong because we were taking double resisted confusions. So we weren't really actually getting hit with a lot of damage. And then that should give us enough time, there we go, to get the Psyshock and polish off the Abomasnow without really needing to roll the dice on the whole Wigglytuff versus Abomasnow, because I think Abomasnow actually gets to a charge move before our Wigglytuff does. And without that Psyshock, that would actually be like very, very difficult. We're going to wait for the switch clock here. Then we're going to get the Wigglytuff out, and then we're actually going to try and swap to the Skuntank. We're just swapping to the Skuntank in case there's a charge move. I wasn't really counting exactly where the Abomasnow was at, but we don't really want... See, what we wanted to avoid is having our Bronzong be too low and not useful enough. And so it only gets a few confusions and then it dies before it can Psyshock. Then, the Abomasnow has a decent amount of farm. We try to answer with our own Wigglytuff. And then we get Energy Balled, and our Wigglytuff dies before it can Ice Beam, or before our Wigglytuff can play her off. And then, our Skuntank gets like double tapped by the Razor Leaf, and we just get literally triple swept by an Abomasnow, right? So we didn't want that to happen. So we wanted to ideally tick the Abomasnow down with the Psyshock damage, and I was very comfortable farming against a Bronzong because Confusion doesn't generate energy very quickly. So our Bronzong is getting farm, his Bronzong's getting farm, but we're going to take it out before it can Psyshock, and which would put us pretty low, or it might even KO. I'm not sure at that health. And then meanwhile, our Psyshock takes out the Bronzong, and we took very, very little damage from Confusion. So it's super worth it to farm there. There's honestly no question about if I should farm. So that being said, yeah, I had a pretty good read that there was going to be an Abomasnow as the lead. It just seemed likely, so I didn't want to lead something kind of tanky, kind of neutral like Eradicate. I didn't want to lead... I didn't actually want to run the Bronzong out into the Abomasnow, because if it wasn't a Abomasnow and I was wrong, it may have just been a Azumarill again. If it's a Azumarill again, Bronzong has to like spend both shields to do that, and then my Skuntank in the back really kind of needs those shields. So I figured, screw it. I'll just lead Skuntank. It beats the Azumarill, and it beats the very likely switch that he goes ahead and just runs the Abomasnow as the lead. It beats both. It doesn't beat Azumarill with our moveset. It doesn't really beat Azumarill by throwing charge moves. It beats it with poison jabs. But the reason we threw 2 crunches at it is so that we could save a shield. That's more or less why we decided to do that. The Azu ended up getting to its charge move, basically to take our second shield anyways. We couldn't quite do enough damage because he spent a shield of his own in order to hit the next play rough. Our goal there was actually to do 1 poison jab, which is 2 turns. The bubble is 3 turns from Azumarill. So the Azumarill's locked, doing another fast move for 3 turns. We're only locked, doing 2 turns. And then on the very last turn of Bubble, we were going to switch into Bronzong and tank the Play Rough. And the game was just like, nah, your Skuntank's going to get Play Rough, though. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So we had to go to the 2 shields there. But that's okay. Overall, though, super good games. I love the Sorcerer Cup. It has a lot of really good like swap plays, a lot of good generalist stuff going on, and that's honestly where I tend to thrive, is making good swaps, good calculations, not having a lot of rock paper scissors stuff. So it really just comes down to like little gains and little advantages to turn a loss into a win. So yeah, super fun. I hope you liked the video. I definitely had fun, so hit the like button if you did. And then subscribe, hit the little bell, go to all notifications, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.